Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and in this video we'll be covering how to install the C++ compiler in your system. Now a little note over here, or a little message over here to Linux and Mac users. On your system you already have, so if you're on the Linux or Mac operating systems, you already have the the C++ GNU compiler installed in your system by default. So you already have it installed. You can go ahead, start writing C and C++ code on your system, and everything will execute properly because it's already installed. The compiler is already installed by default. You don't need to watch this tutorial. This tutorial is meant for Windows users. As always, I've just explained. Mac and Linux don't need to watch this because it's already installed in your system by default. So you can execute C++ and C code automatically. Now, us Windows users, we have to do it manually, so that's what I'll be covering in this video. So go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and tell me your thoughts and opinions, whether this video was helpful or not, in the comment section below. So with that said, let's get started in this video. So you're going to go ahead and navigate to your search bar. You can see I'm on Google, so we're just going to go ahead and type in our search bar mingw install. So you're going to go ahead and type in mingw install. Mingw install. Enter. You see a couple of links over here, so just wait for the load. And as you can see, there's one over here from www.ics.uci.edu. We're not going to be choosing that link. We're going to be choosing the https sourceforge.net link, and that's the link that we're going to have. Okay, so now that we have this link, we're going to go ahead and hit the. So once this page loads up, we'll be using the sourceforge.net compiler. So they're MinGW. So we'll just be using this website to download the MinGW compiler. So the link to this site will be in the description below. So for the first step, you can just copy the link in the description and paste that in your URL bar, and you'll see this page load. Now, once this page loads up, you're going to go ahead and click on the download button. Now, I already have this downloaded, so I won't be going over the installation process. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and click download, and once that downloads, come back and we can move on to the next step. So when you're downloading it, just hit all the default options in the installation, so don't choose any custom options because just click all the default options just to make things easier so you can follow along with the tutorial. All right. So once you have that installed, we can move on to the next steps. All right. So now that we have now that we've gone through the setup, we're gonna find for where we installed the installation manager. So right now we're gonna open up the MinGW installation manager. So in order to find that the quickest possible way, we're gonna type in MinGW, and you can see it already pops up. You're gonna go ahead and click open. So find for the MinGW installation manager, and once it opens up, get started. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna, as you can see, there's a bunch of options on the sidebar. Right now we're in all packages. We're just gonna navigate to MinGW base system. You're gonna, over here you have all of these different things that we can install. You guys can install as much as you want. But for this tutorial, we're just gonna be going over how to select the C++ one. Over here we can see the GNU C compiler. We're just gonna find for the GNU C++ compiler. As you can see, I have the GNU C++ compiler already installed. So as you can see, it's green. For you guys, it most likely it will nothing will show green because you have nothing installed so far, and it's your first time opening up the installation manager. As you can see, I have multiple things installed, so greens. But we're just gonna find the GNU C++ compiler. So as you can see, I have one type of GNU C++ compiler not installed yet, so I'm just gonna select that. You guys can click select each one. So once you have it selected, so you can find for the GNU C++ compiler. Once you have it highlighted in blue, you're gonna navigate to the checkbox on the highlighted installation. So once you have the highlighted compiler that you want, in this case is GNU C++ compiler, you're gonna left click on the checkbox and you're gonna select mark for installation. Now that you've marked that for installation, you're gonna hit the installation button and hit apply changes. Now you're gonna hear it opens up this dialog, hit apply. And now just wait for this Now, as you can see, this was pretty fast, but for you guys, it might take a longer time because I already have other types of compilers installed. So just wait for this installation process, and once the installation process is finished, it will make this close bar. So when you're going over this, it wouldn't take this fast because this is a different type of C++ compiler. But when you click on the first option of C++ compiler that you see, it would take a longer time. And it will disable this close button. But right now, and then when it's finished installing, it will enable the close button. Once it's enabled, you can go ahead and click close. Now you can go ahead and click X, and we can move on to the next step. So now that you have MinGW installed, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna go ahead and open up the File Explorer. Now you can see there's a bunch of options over here. We're just gonna navigate to this PC. So click on this PC. Now that you're on this PC, you should see a bunch of stuff over here. And over here we have devices and drives. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go to this empty space over here. Right click, hit properties. Okay. Okay, once this window loads up, so right click, you're gonna hit properties. This will load up over here. And once this loads up, you're gonna hit advanced system settings. You're gonna hit on advanced system settings, and then you should see this little dialog open up here. See, there's a bunch of buttons: settings, and then environment variables. We won't be touching any of this, so stay on the advanced tab that it defaultly is up to, and you're gonna hit the environment variables button. So don't click anything else. Click on the environment variables button. Now, don't touch this user variable section, only touch this system variables. Now, in the system variables section, so you can see there's different comms, pick driver, data, blah, blah, blah. We're going to hit path. Find for the one that says path. Now that you've found the path part, you're going to go ahead and you're going to hit edit. Now, there's more variables inside of this path. So click on path, hit edit, and you see this dialog over here. Hit new, and whatever you're going to type in, here I'll just show what we're going to be doing. So go back to your File Explorer, head to wherever you installed it. I installed it in my C drive. Wherever you installed the MinGW setup, you should see a folder wherever you installed it in called MinGW. So wherever you installed it, go there. Hopefully you'll find this folder that says MinGW. Now that you've opened that up, click on the bin folder. Don't touch anything else, click on the bin folder. Now hit the search bar. You should see this C/bin. Copy paste this path. And then you're going to hit new, and you're going to paste this path in here, and then you're going to press out. So once you see this path over here, you have it. So once you see this path over here, we should all be good to go. I don't want to, so hit delete. Once you see your new path, C/bin, where we installed it, and then /bin, we should be good to go. Hit OK, 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 and now that we have it installed, we can just check install. So open up your terminal. In this case, only Windows users should be here, or if you guys just watch along, that'll be great. So just hit CMD. Now that we have CMD opened up, or whatever terminal we're on, in this case, Windows, most likely. So we're just gonna go ahead. So now that this opens up, you should see a prompt that says wherever path is. So type in GCC and enter. Now, if it gives you this message, GCC, fatal error, no input file, so only type in GCC. See this message? You have successfully went through the tutorial correctly, and you may leave. Have GCC installed, and go ahead and start learning C and C++ and start programming in the C and C++ programming languages. Otherwise, you type in GCC, and you see something else that says, this program is not an internal or external command. You see some message like that, and you don't see this message, compilation terminated. You don't see this message, and you see something else. You have done something wrong on your end. Therefore, you would need to rewatch this tutorial until you have a successful installation. Alright, that is it, and I hope you guys like the video. and I'll see you guys in the next one.